Are there programmatic things you're doing to connect sales with the marketing side? What are you seeing work in terms of bringing those organizations together so they're rowing in the same direction?
Mhm. At Mongo, as an example, we prided ourselves on being called PG culture, right? Like the sales team were heavily monitored, that they had enough pipeline in their names, and they were expected that it was expected that they controlled their pipeline destiny, full stop, right? So a lot of what I spent a lot of time proving that marketing was having a beneficial impact to their business, and then the success I ended up seeing actually was in field marketing, which is honestly when I started to uncover or really understand what field marketing could really do. Was taught to me by some really strong field marketers I had at the time, who were they were embedded with the field. They spent more time understanding how the field operated and supporting deal cycles than they did actually planning events. And then I was able to prove out in pieces, like in pockets, here's what a really strong relationship could look like. And then that sort of fed up into larger, or let's say better strategic alignments further up the chain, right? And these things always change, and as soon as you feel like you have it done, something screws up, and you have to start all over again. But that's how it was at Mongo. At abnormal where I am now, that my current boss and the sales organization, generally speaking, I roll up into the president of go-to-market. So he oversees my peers are the CRO, the head of product marketing, of course, my role, customer success, etc. Abnormal, they expect marketing to deliver a certain amount of pipeline, actually a significant amount of pipeline, like much more than you would expect in a company of our size. So you almost have it's the inverse opportunity and problem, right? You're expected to deliver this thing, which is great, but then how can and then marketing support in different parts of the buyer journey? That's been the big thing I've had to unpack and get alignment on. And I can't say I have full alignment, to be clear, but is okay. Sure, marketing can deliver you, that last meeting, that last touch meeting that turns into an opportunity. But how can marketing help drive awareness that would allow you to PG easier, right? Everyone, and then on the other end of the funnel, everyone philosophically understands that marketing has a big impact in progression. We're still trying to prove 10 years later how you can actually measure that in aggregate. You understand it at the deal level, right? Like any rep will be like, oh my God, thank God this event happened because I never would have met this CISO, right? But when you start aggregating, it becomes infinitely more complicated. So now, my current, I think project or sales alignment is making sure that we're all aligned on where we want marketing to play into parts of the funnel, because we only have a finite resources. So it's very my past two roles have been completely different, and how I've had to ensure that we have sales and marketing alignment in varying degrees, which of course has always been varying degrees.